In the company, the first time I came in to help my mom, which I was actually of no help because I did nothing. And I was 21 years old and I terminated my business. And the thing that got me back into Mary Kay actually was the fact that 2 years passed by in my life and I went from 21 to 23 and nothing changed for me. I was still at the same place. And you know how you see people and you're really impressed, but you don't want to act like you're impressed? And that's kind of where I was. And I never thought that it was real, that people could live the kind of lifestyle that they were talking about. These were women that were ordinary people just like you and I, and they were living that dream world life. And so I was impressed, and that mental picture of that Mary Kay meeting was still in my mind. And when 2 years passed, and I realized that I was stuck, I called my mom and re-signed in Mary Kay. And on my journey to where I am now, I had some major bumps in the road. The reason why I decided that I wanted to be a national sales director was a couple of things. My first reason why was because of the lifestyle that was painted for me by the national sales director at my very first seminar in 1994. And I remember coming to this event, and I had no team members, I had no customers, I had no inventory, I had no clue. And I sat in Hall A, looking at all of you, thinking, wow, these women are beautiful. They are so powerful, and they're so confident. And I didn't really even know what Mary Kay was all about, but one thing that I did know was that they had something, you all had something that I wanted. And I'll never forget when opening ceremonies and the nationals came out, and I said, I don't know who those women are, but I'm going to be one of those women. And my dream was birthed that day at seminar. And when Mary Kay came out on awards night and said, are you ready for the most exciting night of your life? I remember jumping up and down in my seat, just crying, yes, Mary Kay, I'm ready, yes, I'm ready. And truly, truly, I was ready. I do want you to know that as a sales director, I was at the place where I almost quit my business because I almost made an emotional decision that it was not based on fact, you guys. It was based on emotion. But I am so thankful that I did not quit. And I know that sometimes when you're not where you want to be, you feel like the easiest thing to do is to quit. The best thing to do is to quit. But it is not the best thing. It may be the easiest thing, but it is never the best thing. The best thing is to pick up your starter kit and go back out and do what you know you are trained to do. And so I want you all to know why I made the decision to get back up and give it another shot. Number one is because of the lifestyle. My second reason why is to help people. I've always been tenderhearted towards helping people. I've always been one that always had a heart for the underdog, people who could not help themselves. And even though I wasn't in a position to help people at that particular time, I knew that if I positioned myself where I could be a blessing to more people, that that's what I wanted to do. And Mary Kay showed me that this was the place where I can put myself in a position to be a blessing to more people. Success is never inside the comfort zone. And when we change our mindset, everything else will change. Our current thinking is what's gotten us this far. And in order to get the rest of the way, we've got to think bigger and dream bigger. I had a prospect, and I asked her, well, what would you change about your job situation if you had the ability to? And she ran down a list of all the things that she would change. And towards the end of the conversation, I said, you can ask me whatever it is about what I do. And she said, well, what would you change about what you do with Mary Kay if you could? And I sat and I thought about it. And I said to her, well, I wouldn't change the product because we have the best products at the best prices. I wouldn't change the people because the women in Mary Kay are top-notch women. I wouldn't change the philosophy because the philosophy is God first, family second, and career third, and it doesn't get any better than that. I said I wouldn't change the perks, because driving a career car, you guys, oh my God, and the trips and the diamonds and all the wonderful Cinderella prizes. And I would not change anything about this company. I said, but the one thing that I would change is the mindset of the people. I would change, if I could, the mindset of women from low thinking to bigger thinking, from no dreams to big dreams, from believing that they can't to knowing that they can. Do you believe that? That if you change your mindset, that you can have anything that you want, and Mary Kay is the company to make that happen for you. Our dreams are usually attained by helping other people live their own dreams. The key to success in Mary Kay is to build people. You are somebody's hope. Just like the national sales directors, when I was sitting where you're sitting, they were my hope. And now I stand here to give you hope that when you dream big, your dream will affect somebody else's dream. And not only dreaming big, but then you've got to go to work on your dream. Stop judging yourself by the person that you are right now. This woman that's sitting right here in this seat will only be a faint memory in the next 5 years. You will grow. You will become a different person than you are today if you're willing to make those changes. I am a different woman today than I was 17 years ago. Get excited about making the changes so that you can live your dreams. And so you all, I want to read you a story in closing. Many years ago, 2 tribes in a remote region of the Andes were feuding. One tribe lived in the mountains and the others lived in the lowlands. One day, a group of highlanders raided a village of the lowlanders and kidnapped a baby. The next day, the lowlanders assembled a team of skilled warriors to rescue the baby. But the lowlanders did not know the trails up the mountain, nor were they skilled at mountain climbing. They struggled to ascend the mountain, but they could only make it halfway up. Discouraged, they turned and descended. Suddenly, to their amazement, they saw a frail woman coming down the mountain with a baby in her arms. One of the warriors approached her. He recognized her as a woman from their tribe. He realized that the infant in her arms was her child. How were you able to scale the mountain? How were you able to find and rescue your child? We are trained, skilled warriors. We did our best, and we could not even get halfway up the mountain. The woman looked at him and said, "It was not your baby." I want you all to know that this is your baby. Nobody is going to take care of your baby better than you're going to take care of your baby. It's not your senior's baby. It's not your unit's baby. It's not your national's baby. And it sure ain't my baby. This is your baby. Hello. Okay? So I want you all to set a goal right now that you will not, under any circumstances, be where you are today. And even if you sit in a great place today, even if you're #1 on this stage, guess what? Next year, don't you want to be at a better place? Okay? And so know that you want to set a goal today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Set the goal today. This is your baby. So when you're going to feed your baby so your baby will grow, you're going to feed your baby with positive books, CDs, positive people, mentoring from your NSD and respected leaders who are where you want to be. You're going to nurture your baby daily with the 6 most important things list and booking calls. You're going to nurture your baby weekly with booking and holding parties and high-energy sales meetings. You're going to nurture your baby monthly by moving other people up the career path. You're going to nurture your baby quarterly by developing star consultants and being a star yourself. You're going to nurture your baby annually by attending company and area-sponsored events and retreats. Set a goal that your baby is going to be a fat, juicy baby. When you receive your highest, fattest, juiciest commission check ever. But this time next year, when everybody sees your baby, they need to say, "Girl, is that your baby?" That baby grew in 1 year. Oh my God, I can't believe how your baby has grown. You guys, dream big, work bigger, and make this your best year ever.